It seems that anytime I play this game, I keep saying that I'm a one-time guy, a one-stop shop, but guess what? This game drives me Calm down, you're not at the 30-second mark yet. I've been playing Marvel Rivals, enjoying it, and probably had the most miserable gaming experience ever, and probably had the best gaming experience ever. It kind of fits the same experience as Bloodborne or Elden Ring when it comes to that, but this game has a certain type of misery that I can't stand, and that's the players. I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. You fucking dick. Oh, my apologies. But I did mean what I said. Marvel seems to have the most toxic,
like, why are you on Penny, bro? Actually retarded.
Insufferable,
Let's go next round. Just surrender next round.
and maidenless people I have ever seen. And I'm saying this to the people who don't have a life. I'm saying this to the people who need to touch grass and talk to a girl. Because you're fucking terrible, you unaccountable bitch. Now that I have perfectly set the premise for this video, I will talk about these 3 roles. And don't worry, my precious healers. You'll be the last on my list. Tanks that don't know how to tank are genuinely dumbasses. Yeah, tanks might be really dumb when it comes to not pushing when there's enough pressure to push. These guys fold really hard. But in defense, for the people who do tank, DPS loves saying, "Push, man, create space. How about you add enough pressure for me to push, you webbed up bastard?" Now, don't get me wrong, tanks are as toxic as any other player in this list. They have the potential to make this day the last day you'll ever live. Even you tanks are very bad when it comes to fighting. They either have no idea what to do, or go in and do a 6v1 while their team are in the other side of the map, and have the audacity to ask for heals when you're all the way at Antarctica. Listen, I get why you do this. Used in the right way, like being in your healer's line of sight, can be somewhat doable if your DPS were also adding pressure with their damage. But you already know that most people in this game who try and rank up are terrible at this shit. When you ask to peel, they probably think of oranges or onions. I feel like this is mostly Marvel Rivals' fault because they could easily make a tutorial or something, but what do I know? I'm no developer. For tanks, they have the potential to pop your blood vessel, but do you know who are worse than tanks? DPS.
Alright, man, just shut up. Okay, please.
We can win, I promise. It's okay.
You need to do your homework and go back to 8th grade tomorrow.
I'm just fighting so much. I'm just fighting so much.
These piles of shit are terrible. They are tanks times 100. They always badmouth the fucking tanks and healers when the tank is solo tanking and there are 3 DPS. I don't want to hear nothing from you, you Cheeto-dusting, smelly-ass virgin! And why is it that DPS say that this role is boring, or this role is boring, when they've never touched those roles in their life? And my god, Namor players are the worst. How is it that you are a lord, but don't understand the fact that the backline is getting fucked right behind you, and you don't bat an eye? Your character is so good at peeling that despite you being a lord, basically meaning that you have a bit more knowledge about the character than most, you never consider helping the healers because peeling? What the fuck is that? I'm just gonna take these 2 squids out of my ass crack and do damage. Fuck y'all. And this might be a hot take, but if we have 3 DPS and 1 is a Namor, why do I still need to worry about the backline when you're here doing it for me? But nope, backline protection is not a fucking thing to them. And you fucking divers are the worst. Imagine this. You are a cockroach, and your job as a cockroach is to annoy people, and once you annoy people, it is your job to survive on your own. You don't see a cockroach annoying someone and asking for help when their other cockroach friends are in the safe zone, do you? No! Absolutely not! So why is it when a diver's very job is to get attention, they never have a game plan on how they're gonna escape? Dive tanks get a pass because they actually have time to escape. But with DPS, you have to plan what you're gonna do, because if you get CC'd by Emma or anyone that could stun lock you, you're fucked. As a DPS, you might have a lot of damage, and that damage could kill people very easily, but damage can be easily countered by good positioning and good game sense. So the only way to be a good DPS and make the tank's job easier is to be smart about it, which most DPS don't fucking do. How am I a Thor main and I'm doing more damage than you? How is that possible? And I swear to God, if your bitch ass says GG no heals while being balls deep into the enemy backline and you have 0 and 75, I will kill you. If you want heals so badly, why not use heal packs or maybe be in the healer's line of sight? Team fights in the game get really fast paced, so don't expect heals while you're in the enemy team's backline. If you want heals from your healer, use your mobility to have a higher chance to get in your healer's line of sight. And if you don't get healed from this method, you might need to keep trying it until you get heals, because the healer is not always going to heal you, because the healer has to focus on the 2 tanks and maybe the other DPS. Or just take the easy way out and memorize the map so you can get healed more effectively, because a heal pack is way better to DPS than it is to dive tanks. Now I am at peace. No rage, no anger, just complete and utter peace. Wait. What's that noise? Oh no. Get out of my head. Get out of my head!
No, you don't deserve this win. No.
Healers fucking suck. I don't know how you guys fold so badly. My God, why? How do you guys fuck up this badly? Y'all have the worst positioning I've ever seen. Guys, I'm getting dove while I already have my abilities that can 100% help me and the team, but I choose not to use them. And why do you run away when I'm trying to protect you? Spider-Man's a problem. I peel, nearly kill him while getting shot by the entire enemy team. I look to my side and they're running away. What are you doing? Your threat is gone. He swung away 2 seconds ago. What are you doing? And I hate the fact that healers get the short end of the stick, because they're treating healers like they're the victims. You know damn well that they're in the same category as tanks and DPS in terms of stupidity. I feel so bad for the healers that have to deal with Daredevil diving the backline. Damn, bro, that seems like a patty caking issue, not gonna lie. I know Daredevil's busted, but have you ever considered, I don't know, peeling? Because when I play Thor and peel for my healers, I eat his ass for breakfast. Did I stutter? Oh, you're being way too mean to the healers. No, I don't think I'm being mean enough, because these guys are the backbone of the team, don't get me wrong. They are. But when it comes to criticizing them, you get more people who are defending them and not putting them in the same category of retardation as these guys. I'm sick of it. Why are healers so crybaby-ish that when it comes to a support strike, Marvel Rivals makes it a fucking priority to make all the healers practically DPS. It even goes to the point where healers think like DPS. So when you get triple support, that doesn't automatically mean more healing. No. That means that the healers are gonna just focus on DPSing more than healing, because in their mind, they're gonna think, oh, we have all this healing. There's no way that we can't heal all of our teammates. I think I'm gonna focus more on DPSing. How much you wanna bet that that simple thing, that simple mindset they have is programmed to all 3 of the healers? I can't prove it, but I have this feeling that they're thinking this way, because in my match, my cousin was about to reach platinum, and we were so close to winning. We even did pretty good until our healers just started dying out of nowhere, like they just picked up the game. And this very idea I was thinking about when it just randomly popped up after I lost, and I'm gonna say this, and this will grind healers' gears. Healer is the easiest role. Now, just because something is the easiest role doesn't mean that it isn't hard to play. Don't get it twisted, okay? Because when people say healer isn't the easiest role, they're thinking about the other factors, like patty caking, positioning, and learning when to damage and when not to, which are pretty standard stuff. But when it comes to tanking or DPSing, there is no contest. And this is coming from someone who has actually played all three of the roles. For tanking, you have to work with the DPS because both DPS and tank work hand in hand. The DPS pressure the enemy team with a kill. As soon as you get a kill, the tank can now push effectively. Your job is to keep the tank alive and the DPS alive if you have the chance. With DPS, you have to be very mindful of your cooldowns because if you're not, you're dead. This goes for every DPS, and this especially goes for dive DPS. And tanks, they have to be in front of everyone to push effectively. And your job, again, is to stay back and heal. And if you're having trouble, just use cover or use your cooldowns or communicate with your team that your ass is in trouble. You know, this has been a wonderful time. I love this video idea. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, subscribe for more content like this. And if you disagree, just leave a comment. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.